Here we are at Camp All Suzuki's, aka All Motorcycles Want to Run. Today I'm attempting to install this 79 1000 engine with 81 1100 cylinders that bored to 74 millimeters, making it 1114 cc's, into the 79 GS 750 frame. It's a tight fit, and it's usually much easier to install without the cam cover and breather on it, but I'm going to give it a shot. Try not to scratch it up too far. So anyway, I wanted to show, you can use, in this case I'm using a tranny jack, but you can use a milk crate and just get it so that you have a thin piece of plywood so you can walk the engine across front to back, side to side, by hand into place on the boards. In this case, a 2x8, I believe, with a couple of blocks of 2x4 on there that I had laying around. And particularly you need the one on the rear because the rear has to tilt up to clear these ears. That's the most difficult part of putting it in the frame. And the clearance in the front here is going to be incredibly tight, where the horns were, and may go back in. Basically, it's much easier if you put it on a center stand. Stabilizes the bike. You want the frame as level as possible. In this case, this bike hasn't had a center stand on it since 1980 when I installed the first header on it. So all I can do to get it close is another 2x4 and a piece of plywood scrap to almost get level. And you can see that just the angle of the floor jack going up gives the platform a little bit of an angle anyway, which is what you want. Because you want the rear end of the engine high enough to clear those two mounts. The ears on the mounts, that's the most important clearance. And once you get past that hurdle, the rest of it kind of falls in. Of course, this is going to be awful close on this engine into this frame. That's the end of part one. Hopefully part two will go fairly simple. But as I'm filming this, of course, it will be much more difficult because that's just Murphy's Law. But I just wanted to show how easy it actually is. Hopefully everything will work out. That's it for part one.